I'm Judy Piercy, and I joined the service in 1960. I was a very quiet, shy person, so everybody was very surprised I did it, and I surprised myself. But, oh my God, it was the best thing I ever did.
My name is Earl Zink. I went into the Navy in September of 1942. After a month of boot camp, I went to Boston to Burdett College.
My name is Laura Curtis, and I joined the military in 2003. When I joined, I went to the recruiter and I said, I want to join, but only if I can go to this unit, which was the 883rd Combat Stress Control Company. So I knew from the beginning what I wanted, and I knew they had an opening of a psych nurse.
I'll never regret going in the service. And I met Floyd while we were there, stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, and that was in '62.
Well, I started out and working in the personnel office. Then I got transferred out there and I went to BP 24, and I spent my last 2 years at BP 24, and we traveled from Spain to Portugal, where we was over in the Med for 6 months. Panther 24, it's anti-submarine warfare squadron. That's what we did. We chased foreign subs.
I was put on the crew of the LST 908. Well, I had a big job, and the captain would give me orders and I'd relay it to the others.
We help people to understand what can stress people out in a combat environment, and we try to do things to mitigate that stress. They were really impacted. Their families were impacted, they were impacted, and I didn't feel like people were kind of paying attention to the mental health needs. And I said to myself, if there's something that I could do that would provide help to them, then it's my responsibility to do that. My family's military, my father, my 2 brothers, this is something that I could do, that I could give back, and that I could serve soldiers. It'd be kind of like serving my family.
We weren't hurt during the service, so I never thought about joining the VA. I always thought that was for people that were hurt. But the VA guy in town talked us into joining. Dr. Sanjay was both of us, and she says there are all kinds of classes through the VA that would benefit you. And we were both overweight at the time.
I have sugar diabetes, too. They furnish my medicine for that. And my eyes, I get glasses from the VA. So they take pretty good care of me, I would say.
I have a hearing problem from the Navy, being around aircraft, and that was a great thing. I was amazed at the service they offered for that. I think it made a whole lot of difference. The modern climate.
A lot of people don't understand how good it is, you know, how we didn't before we started going, how important it is for older veterans, sick veterans, you know, to have someplace like that to go for everything. It's just important.
I know my team. My team actually knows who I am, and they give me respect, and they see me as a vet, and they treat me really well. I feel like this new building is kind of an extension of that respect. I know that when I go to the VA, I'm going to feel cared for. That's what I want for everybody that I served with, too.